Hi guys, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Tyranny. Yeah, let's explore the remainder of the camp here. There seems to be loot back here somehow. How do we get there? There's some loot. Quiet Shiv. Oh, that's the chick we helped outside. And that one we can't do, right? We don't have enough subterfuge. Yeah, okay. Let's talk to her. Can we say something to her? Will she say something to us? No. What are you looking at? Okay. Here's someone we can talk to. This we already looted. There's a dude sleeping on the ground. The spears are brittle and rusted. The stench of piss and fecal matter emanate from this tent, one clearly not used for rest. So it's for the toilet? Lantry.
Huh.
Okay. There's one more loot. No, there's two more loot places. Oh wait, this one. What's that? Rust Pier. Enraged Affliction for 120 plus 4 Might for 120. And there's the last loot place. Yes. Okay. So who can we talk to here? Who is this? That Neil and someone else. Oh, that guy. Let's talk to her. That Neil, you? As much an accusation as a question, the broad-shouldered woman shakes her head with a scowl. So you're Tannen's Fatebinder? I was expecting something more impressive. She bows, in spite of her misgivings. That Neil, Scarlet Fury. My time is yours for as long as it amuses me. What? The fighter effortlessly spins a bronze sword about in her hand. Let's get one thing clear. Stick to your words and law. Leave the fighting to the grown adults. Your corpse would just be a tripping hazard to those of us having a proper bit of carnage sport. We've got enough useless squads dying for our name as it is. All our horde recruits seem good for, of late, is piling in a shit-reeking mount on the battlefield. She hums low to herself and flips her sword side to side with several deft flicks of her wrist. Keeps up and we'll have to toughen our recruitment standards again. Now, what do you need? Yeah. Insult me again and I'll bury that blade in your belly before you can scream. She peels a surprised but pleased laugh at your threat. Tapping the flat of the blade against her thigh, she cants her neck until it audibly cracks. Maybe there's something more to you, Fate Binders, after all. You said something about, how has the military life treated? About the horde thinning. Swelling until it's thundering, then crashing and receding. It's been the way of the chorus for as long as I've been in it. She offers a one-shouldered shrug, ambivalent if anything, but more likely just uncaring. We take our prisoners alive, give them a chance yet to live, to be reborn into something better. Putting any and every able body to the sword like the disfavored do is nothing but a waste. The conquered enemy is but a new ally. It merely requires the proper coercion. Of course, we do sometimes have the problem of lingering loyalties, yeah. Deserters are rarely successful in their escape, but they do try. The Vandaran Guard, strengthened by their numerous blood ties, have been particularly stubborn. So I've a better plan hatched. And what might that be? I'm thinking we redouble our efforts to recruit settlers, focusing on the unaligned and unsuspecting, instead of flushing ourselves to the gills with oath breakers claimed from the battlefield. How exactly do you plan to convince them? A knife point has sufficed well enough in the past, but you've inspired me to try a more diplomatic approach this day. What do you say, Binder? You might be able to ease them into the idea, and save the lives of their friends and neighbors in the process. If it means expediting the end of this meandering conflict, so be it. Sure, why not? It sounds like a bit of fun. I'm not doing the Scarlet Chorus dirty work for them. Get your own horde pup to do it. Own horde pup to do it. If it means expediting the end of to this meandering conflict, so be it. The Fury howls a satisfied laugh and smacks you dead on the back. My methods are surefire. You'll see. I'll mark the settlement on your map. She grins, biting her bottom lip bloodied. I can't wait to see the outcome of your efforts. Okay. So, another little quest. New quest, The Way of the Horde. Travel to the remote settlement. Okay. And these guys want to talk to me? Whoops. What's that? No. Formations? No. What's that point? Prisoner Varia. Guilty mongrels. Let's deal with Varia before we let that sage speak. Fifth Eye. The Fifth Eye commander of the local Scarlet Chorus surveys his camp, watching in stillness as all manner of violence and revelry occur around him. He offers a slight nod as you approach. Was there anything else? No. I thought he wanted to talk to me. Who's this guy? You may approach the prisoner. Oh, this one. Variakel, please, someone. I wish to bow before the voice of Nerat. I thought all could find redemption in the chorus. A woman in the makeshift armor of the Vandrian guard lurches forward in agony. Her soiled, trembling legs suggest she has been forced to stand for days. This one, he flippantly waves at the prisoner, was hollering earlier that she knows the location of the Vandrian guard encampment, but she isn't being entirely honest. I told this thing. The prisoner turns pale a moment before a look of determination comes over her face. That I wanted a guarantee I'd live and be welcomed into the chorus as a captain. Then I'll talk. Otherwise, they'll just kill me once I've opened up. I was dumb enough to join with the Vandal Guard, but I'm not dumb enough to give away my bargaining bronze. Why should I trust the words of an oathbreaker? I suppose I have no answer for that. Various eyes fall to the ground and she swallows nervously. When I joined with the Vandal Guard, I accepted their broken vow unto myself. Have you not felt passion for a foolish cause, one you later came to regret? Well, my surrender is sincere, and I am willing to bow before the voices of Nerat to prove it. You claim you would disavow your people for the Scarlet Chorus. Why the change of heart? Because I want to live, and you don't need to be the Archon of Premonitions to know that the younger realms are gone for good. She blinks several times, catching her breath. Kairos is the new strength of the tears, and I would rather stand with his Archons than be crushed by them. Tell me what you know, and I can see to your release. I heard the chorus is looking for Captain Pelox Florian and his crew. I can lead you to them but only if you release me. She turns her head, taking a long look at the skewered and smoldering corpses around her. She tugs at her restraints, but to no avail. We have 30 subterfuge, it seems. We could intimidate her, but 30 subterfuge. You're lying. Why don't you tell me what you actually know, and I'll see about saving you. Gain 15 subterfuge experience. Well, you see, shaken by your demand, her lips move wordlessly for several seconds. So, I don't know exactly where the rest of my crew is, but I can tell you. She shakes her head, catching her breath. Search that one. She reaches up with her right leg and points with her foot, calling attention to a nearby pile of corpses. The tall, dark one, missing most of his face. Check his left boot. He was literally one in our crew. He had the orders. With a snap of his fingers, a pair of corpsmen yank the boot of the fallen guardsman. A rolled parchment slides out of the boot, and it is thrust into the fifth eye's hands. He unfurls the scroll to give it a read. It's nonsense. Just mash of words. Laughter erupts from under the mask. She said she had information. She gives us garbage. Slay this wretch for wasting our time. He snaps his fingers at the nearby Scarlet Fury, who promptly snatches a long knife from her belt. Initiation rite? She actually gave us some, but she is still Vendrill Guard. I heard her say she'd swear fealty to the voices of Narad. An initiation rite would be in order. No, remain silent. Make the cut shallow. Give her time to regret toying with me. The Scarlet Fury slices open Varia's neck. Pinned to her final resting post, the Vandal Guard soldier thrashes and flails for several long moments before bowing her head in death. Okay. I wanted to read the paper myself. Maybe there was something of worth on there. We're no closer to finding the Oathbreaker's position, not with this cryptic mess. She promised us answers, and all she gave us was gibberish.
Sorry to interrupt, but I highly doubt it's gibberish. More likely, it's one of the local scripts.
Who is this guy? Lantry. The voice comes from another prisoner, tied up next to Varia. An older gentleman with the quills, ink vials and parchment scrolls one finds on the sages of the School of Ink and Quill. Ink smudges cover his cheeks, temples and ear. His clothes appear charred, and between the ribs of the fabric you spot burn scars along his arms. Despite being emaciated and tied to a post, he offers a beaming smile. Who are you?
I'm Sage Lantry, one of the hired quills that was coordinating missives between the Vendrian Guard captains. They aren't paying me anymore and aren't coming to my rescue. So I'll decipher that parchment for you. That's what smart prisoners do, right? Make themselves useful? Let me see. I can't.
You hold the parchment in front of the bound sage, and his eyes dart down the length of the missive. He reads the words a second time, nodding in silence.
I don't know exactly what it says, but I'm half certain that's Sage Selwyn's handwriting. I'm sure I could decipher that in a few hours' time. Don't need my hands free, but I think better when not tied to a post. I know, I'm weird that way.
I like this guy. A few hours, either you can read it or you cannot. What use is a sage that doesn't know his letters? I've heard all I need to hear. I say we have some fun with this one. Can't hurt to give him a few hours. You read the edict. I don't need to tell you the sundial is working against us. This addled old bag is just trying to stall us. And in future he can translate other stuff if he learns it. Untie him, give him a chance to translate. Are you giving me orders, Binder? Does this look like Tunon's court? Last I checked, only the Archon of Secrets can tell me what to do with the prisoner. The Crimson Spears pounds his staff to the ground. This old man wants freedom. We shall give him his fair shot at a trial.
Fatebinder, I beseech you, be my advocate for this trial. I'm no fool. I know the chorus uses blood, not words, to settle these matters. But you are a servant of the Archon of Justice, are you not?
Release this prisoner at once. I'm taking him into my custody. Not a chance. He's our prisoner. If you think you can crack the information we need out of his skull without troubling the Archon, that's one thing. But you're not walking out of here with our property. Did you just tell me no? The chorus warrior emits a whimpering squeal as you grab him by the chin of his mask, and pull him close. Gloved hands press against you, but try as he might, his push cannot exceed your pull. Very brave of you to insult me to my face. Let's have your little trial. Did you hear that, brothers and sisters? Raising his arms to the sky, the fifth eye roars for all nearby to hear. Trial by combat is upon us. The sage is unbound from the post. Stiff legs nearly buckle as he attempts to walk, and his arms flex and flail in their new freedom. Whipping sweat and grime from his brow, the sage steps close to you with a nervous smile. Rhythmic roaring and the stomping of hundreds of feet in unison flood the camp. Horsemen begin to circle and swirl about, brandishing weapons and cheering. If they got this worked up to fight the enemy, I venture the war would be over by now. Yeah, probably. Barrick is, yeah. Face palming. Lol. Fifth Eye. Begin the chant of gathering. Let the warriors know that tonight's entertainment will soon commence. Okay, so who are we fighting? Who is talking? Him? Looks like it. Brothers and sisters, who amongst you sets the standard for strength? Who amongst you will help winnow the weak from the strong? Winnow? Win now? The weak from the strong? The fifth eye waves his hands in the air, drawing in a gathering of chorus soldiers. Oh, those 4 are our enemies? Fifth Eye. Our claimants have been assembled. Now let the trial of the Oathbreaker begin. Yeah, it's just a fight. Okay. Let's see. This is a horde. This is a horde. This is a horde. And this is Scarlet Fury. Okay. So who is first? Oh, this guy has a few level ups to do. 2 attribute points. What is he? Level 3. I don't know what kind of dude he is. Edict of Execution. Landry's Quill. Plus 10 control life. Landry talents. Quill, Sage, Preservation. Landry throws a well-aimed quill at his target, interrupting them. Landry strikes his targets, interrupting them and lowering their non-physical armor. If used from stealth, this attack will also paralyze the target. Landry restores the party's weapons and armor to pristine condition, increases the damage from weapons and protection from armor. So he's a buffer. What are his main skills? Seems to be Resolve and Wits and Accuracy. So let's give him Wits, Spell Strength and Magic Defense, and maybe some Finesse. Yeah, maybe some Finesse. Okay, save. Now we have 1 in Preservation and 1 in Quill. Penetrating Throw requires 1 talent point spent in Quill Tree. Improves Lantern's throw weapon attack range and adds armor penetration. Lantry rapidly attacks his target with a series of thrown strikes. Quill Flurry. Subtle Throw. While stealthed, Lantry receives a significant bonus to damage. Armor penetration or multiple shots? I guess multiple shots? Oh, we have 1 spent there. That's not how this works. We have 2 points to spend. Strikes his target, interrupting them and lowering their non-physical armor. If used from stealth, Wary Gaze. Gain a passive bonus to Subterfuge. Empowers Watcher's Judgment to strike foes near the target with an arcane attack. Enemies have their endurance, will, and magic defense reduced. Improves lore skill. Grants Lantry hit precision and the ability to decipher ancient languages. A useful skill for discovering new magics during travel. Oh. Okay. Improve control vigor skill. Improves control life skill. What is control life? Improve vigor and control life. Greater renewal. Improves control life skill. Determines a character's ability to draw and control spells that use the sigil of life. Oh, okay. So he has control vigor and control life. Healer, gifted healer and gifted vigor. Empowers Lantern's renewal, granting an even greater increase to weapon damage, and grants a bonus to arcane armor and magic defenses. I think I will go 1 attack and 1 into Sage. Like this. Okay, save. And now get out of here. And now we will take the tank. The tank will go in here and will use this skill on himself. He will she will skewer this one. We will thrust against this one. And the sage dude will Watcher's Judgment. Strikes his target, interrupting them. Titan Surge. Fill the target with a surge of greatness, granting them a bonus to might. Restoring Touch. Quicken. Landry quickly heals the Fatebinder with a surge of restorative energy. The burst of energy is so invigorating the Fatebinder is also hastened for the last of the duration. And renewal. Yeah. Okay, let's unpause.
Do it for the North.
Okay, so who is in the front here? Me and her. That's not good. Let's go with it for now. Okay. You stop running around after her. Skewer this one.
Count on it.
You, what are you doing? You did your thing. Clash of Iron. Issue a marking invitation challenging air enemies to attack him. Okay. He's still fine for health. He was thrown down. Just keep fighting. Old dude, what are you doing? Attack him with this. Okay. Where are we? We are right there in the middle. That's not good. Freeze. Who am I attacking? This guy. Freeze him.
I'm catching up to my aim.
I see it's the crow flies.
Okay. Try stepping away. Okay. And now... Oh, we have no ranged attack now. Poison dart. Throw a poison dart at an enemy. If it hits the target... Okay, let's try that on... Whoops. That on her.
Can't do that.
Okay, nice. What are you doing? You trust on her. Why is the old dude burning? Damn it. Quicken, no. Restore yourself. Activity on cooldown. Who did he use it on? Defend. The character will attack anyone who attacks. This behavior will use the widest array of spells and abilities as long as the character knows them. Party support. Landry will focus on supporting allies. He will use renewal at the start of combat to bolster ally defenses. He then will use erase the record, further increase the party strength. Landry's health is low. He will attempt to use Gift of Moments. If an ally falls in battle, Landry will attempt to revive them with Second Breath. Default. Okay.
Take that!
He should heal. He has a potion. Drink a potion, dude. Okay. Now you should survive. Let's see, you. You are not doing too well either. You trust there.
Oh, someone stitch me up.
Come on. Take her down. Okay. By the righteous shed... Whoops. Sorry, guys. By the righteous shed of blood, we have found our answer. Regrettably, it appears the sage is worthy of leaving our camp alive. The fifth eye offers a short mocking bow to Landry. By the customs set forth by the voices of Narad, you are free to go, old man. Brag to your grandkids that you fell afoul of the chorus, yet lived to tell the story. Now we see if this old man was worth the effort. Landry. Gracious Fatebinder, the sage holds his hands up, cowering backwards. I am humbled that you would put yourself at risk for me. I assure you, you have my full obedience and cooperation. I thought I'd die tied to that post. The sage looks down at his rope-worn wrists in disbelief. Now hand me that parchment. I'm certain I can decipher it. Oh, it's nighttime, so we already have a day passed. Well, much of the parchment was weathered, but I could make out the important parts of the text. The note makes mention of a meeting spot west of Tripneedle. Tripneedle Wilderness is now unlocked on the world map. So the old sage knows his wars after all? I'd ask that you travel ahead and see if you can't get this Captain Florian to yield to the chorus. They will strike at first sight of a chorus gang, but perhaps they will parley if yours is the face they see. I know the area and I suggest we go at once. I'll show you the way. I'm eager to be far from the stench of this camp. Something's amiss. There's a lot of fight in you for an old scholar. Now you're offering to join this expedition? I've met sages every bit as cutthroat as hardened gang bosses. They act the part of doodling scribes, but don't let that fool you. Smart for someone your age to be so mistrusting, but I'm not with the Oathbreakers, if that's what you're fishing at. I work for them under duress, but I've no love for them. I'm not about to pledge to the chorus, and the disfavored wouldn't have me. Still, I consider myself a Kairos-fearing vassal of the Overlord's empire all the same. For as long as I've been a sage, I've been trained to defend myself. We don't spend all our time binding books and sketching wildlife. Just most of it. For centuries, we've been in a quiet war with the School of Tides and the School of Wild Wrath. You can't travel alone as much as I do and not know the bronze dance. So you won't be a parchment weight during a fight. Good to know. And your little quill dagger, just for decoration? Do you think I'm an idiot? Who sent you to kill me? So you won't be a parchment weight during a fight. Good to know. Oh no, I'd like to think I'm worth at least 3 or 4 angry peasants in a fight. Fine, if you are so eager, come with me. Splendid, you won't be disappointed. I know I may seem old and frail, but I know how to step lightly and how not to get killed. Really, I won't slow you down. Lead the way and let me know if I can be of service. Are we done here? Let's hightail it to Tripneedle. If you Your new pet doesn't behave himself along the way. I'm not above clipping his ears. Okay, now we have 4 people. Nice. We got parry +1. Yeah, that's right. Our skills increase like with use, right? Here. Yeah, skills improve by themselves. Dodge is going to improve, parry improved, magic staff, one-handed weapons. We are not using a lot of dual wield, one-handed, parry, dodge, athletics. Quick finger banglets, quickness, stance. One-handed weapons, parry, athletics. This guy, dodge, parry, and one-handed weapons. +10 control life. We have phalanx. Allied AoE, +5 parry for 10 seconds, radius 2.5 meters. Rogue leathers, bonus damage on bleeding enemies. Can this guy open that? No, he doesn't have enough subterfuge. I thought this guy was like a stealth character. There? Nope, there. Subterfuge, 25, 28, 42, and 29. How much is that? 47. Okay, we are far away from that still. Let's get out of here and go look for that camp. He's higher level than all of us. Should we be higher level, supposedly? That the case, maybe? How much till next level? Can we see that somewhere? Still a lot. Okay, so he's... Whoops, I want all of you. How can I select the whole party? Is there a key for that? Oh, F5. Okay. Oh, it's already almost 40 minutes this part, so let's save the game. Hello? Yeah, now. And we will make a cut right here. So, we had a little bit of a fight, and next time I guess there will be more of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Come back for more. I will see you soon. Bye.